Hey everybody, welcome back to On the Road to Dr. Effin. I'm Javeda Bay, soon to be Dr. Effin, and this is my web series where I take you along on my journey of being a black woman in academia, pursuing my PhD. And that is singular. And that's what this video is about, because I am now only getting one PhD. There's a lot. So let's play catch up. Obviously, we all are fully aware that not a single video was posted during spring term. It was rough. It was hard. And obviously one of those things was one of my programs, my human sexuality program. I had to withdraw from it. And not because I couldn't do it. Let's clear the air on that. It's not because your girl couldn't have done it. I could have. I was going to. I'm still, if somebody wants to change some stuff, I'd still be open to doing it, okay? But I had to withdraw because that is not a fully funded program. I was paying out of pocket, aka taking out loans, and it was just not sustainable in this economy. No. And so I had been trying my damnedest to find a way to be able to have the money to be able to just focus, to get back into it, do the dang thing, and keep it moving. But surprisingly, money just does not fall out of the sky. And also, there's just not much you can do, especially because we have caps, if you are not aware, for federal financial aid. And then the only option after that is something like the Grad Plus loan, and you need good credit to get that. Y'all ain't got good credit. Are we surprised? I'm in grad school, okay? So I had to withdraw from my program, and it definitely, it was a gut wrench. It was knife in twisting back and forth speedily. I was so distraught and devastated when I finally accepted that it wasn't in the cards anymore, because obviously I'm a girl with a plan. I have a vision. I've seen it. I'm that's so Raven. I can look into the future. And in my future, I had 2 PhDs. But that was a mystical future where I guess money wasn't of concern. And yeah, it's not that it's because I couldn't do it. It's because there were a lot of outside factors, aka financials, that really hindered that, because human sexuality programs are not fully funded. They don't set up in the same way that my communication and media studies program is set up. So the only way to get it is to be able to pay for it. And if you were not aware, education in the United States of America is not affordable, especially not higher education. And at first I really beat myself up about it, because I was you're a failure. You are the problem here. And after a day of that, I realized, I was how am I a failure for not being able to have thousands of dollars to be able to pay for school? That doesn't make me a failure. That makes the education system a failure, which I will literally always tend to that garden. Why is knowledge behind a paywall? Don't ask me. I don't support it. But that is the reality of it. So I had to withdraw during spring term of my communication and media studies program. And while it did suck to come to that realization and make that decision and move forward with it, I will also fully admit that a weight was lifted off my shoulders only being in one PhD program. Again, not saying that I could not have done it, just saying that it took a lot of pressure off. And also it's created this grief in me, in the sense of I truly am excited about my dissertation, singular now, but it was plural then. I was so excited about my research, and to now know that that's not something that's possible in this moment really sucks. And everyone that's been talking to me, they're well, you can still do that research further down the line, yada yada yada. And while that is absolutely a true statement, it's much more difficult to do, especially because if I'm not getting a teaching position at another university, being an independent scholar and doing research is very, very difficult. Research is very tough to fund in the first place. It's not a free thing. As much as it seems oh, you just did a research study, no, there's money involved in conducting research. And the topic for that dissertation is very much rooted in the medical field, which means that I need access that's going to require a lot more in terms of resources. And so me holding out hope that I'll be able to do that as like either an independent scholar or that I will get a teaching position and be able to do it in the very near future once I'm done with this PhD is honestly a little bit of a fantastical dream, because if y'all are not aware, the higher education job market is horrendous. Like it's bad, and like the job market in general is horrible right now, but academically it's really bad. And when you consider that my dissertation in my research area that I will have on paper is porn studies, I got some real slim pickings. And by slim pickings, I mean I actively look on the job market now. I have yet to see anything that I truly could actually apply for and be like, I feel like I have a chance, because of how unique of a scholar I am, for lack of a better way of describing it. So like I've had a lot of grief around having to like lay down that dissertation and that research topic, because it's something that I am truly passionate about, and I really want to do that research. And in talking to people as I was preparing for it, like people also say that the research is needed, and so like to know that like it's not going to happen by me anytime in the very near future is really hard to like let go of, because again, I'm a woman with a plan. I set my sights on something and I go after it. But it's okay. It's okay. We're just gonna go with the flow, see what life has in store for me, and if it's meant to be, I will be doing that research at some point in time, and it will happen. But for now, we are just focused on my singular dissertation for my Communication and Media Studies PhD here at the University of Oregon, which is where I am. This is my office. Isn't it cute? And so, yeah, I am obviously disappointed, but I'm really excited to be able to like go all in and give all my attention to this dissertation. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, that's the update. I'm now only getting one PhD, so the intro looks a little different for this web series, but the point still remains the same. I'm still a black woman in academia, and it's an uphill battle, and it's about to continuously be an uphill battle just completing this one dissertation, because I will admit I'm an anarchist. I am an anarchist when it comes to higher education and academia. I would like to completely tear down the system. It doesn't work. It's flawed. It's capitalistic. It's neoliberal. It's BS. I truly just want knowledge production. I just want to produce new knowledge. I want to learn with people. I want to share information. And I also am a firm believer that the point of knowledge production is not to live in the ivory tower. It is for the people. It's for y'all. And so I'm working very hard to make sure that my dissertation, even if everybody doesn't read it, is still something that a regular person off the street could walk into the UO night library, check out my dissertation, and be like, you know what? I actually understand what this is talking about. And I know I'm going to get some flack and some pushback, but I am going to make my case. And I'm going to make it strong, because at the end of the day, she might not have gone to law school, but I can argue like a lawyer. I promise you that. So, yeah. That's the update. Singular PhD program now. So we're still on track though. I will be graduating in 2027. Don't you worry. But if you want to stay up to date more regularly, TikTok is where it is at. That's the update. I am very much excited to be working on my dissertation and to be able to put full attention onto this singular dissertation. And I think it's going to be amazing. I know it's going to be amazing. I'm the one writing it. But yeah, I will update y'all on that though next week. So make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel, because do you want to be out of the loop? I don't think so. I truly don't think you want to be out of the loop. Okay? The vibes are telling me you don't want to be out of the loop. So go ahead and push that subscribe button, and definitely make sure you're following me on social media. If you solely want like the grad school PhD life content, TikTok is where you want to be. But if you want the sex ed content, if you want the just it's Javay stuff, then Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, everywhere is where you want to be following me. But yeah. That's that. I hope that you are enjoying your summer. You're staying cool. You're doing something fun. You're finding some whimsy. You're having some pleasure. And if not, this YouTube channel is a great place for all those things. So, but until next time, I'm going to see you later. Deuces.